Hola, ¿cómo está, shorties? Guess who's back? The mic. She's back. She's back. She decided to make a comeback. And by making a comeback, it means I found her because I lost her. But now she's found. She's seen again. She's brought back to life for this video. So let's get into it. So today I'm going to be giving you 7 things I feel like everyone should know before they become a YouTuber. 7 things I wish I knew. Some I did, some I didn't, you know? It's a learning progress. It's a learning process, I mean, not progress. Actually, maybe that works. Learning progress? I don't know. I don't know. I got my little laptop that isn't so little over here. And first of all, gonna give you like a backstory on my channel. I currently have 75 subscribers. As I woke up this morning and I saw 75, I was like, no way? What do you mean? I don't even know 75 people. I love you all so much. I am so grateful. I am so happy because 75 is a lot to me. 75 is a lot to me. It might not seem like that to some people, but to me, it's progress. Like, it seems like just yesterday I had like, what, 8? And now I'm on 75? But yeah, I have been doing YouTube for 5 months now. And I have a total of 82 videos on my channel. So that's shorts plus my videos, like my long form videos. And we're gonna get straight into this. We're gonna make this as quick as possible. So, 7 things everyone should know before they start YouTube. Consistency beats perfection. And what I mean by that is consistency is key. And if anybody tells you that it's not, they're wrong. I do not care. I do not care if you have a PhD in egoism, if that's even a word, which is not. I probably said the wrongest thing ever, but I don't care. I don't care. Consistency is key. I strongly believe that. And if you don't think it is, click off. I'm joking. Actually, I'm not. But stay and learn why consistency is key. Because it just is. Because let me give you a scenario, right? Let's say there's somebody who posts amazingly edited videos and they post once every 5 months. And then we have someone else over here who posts skits that are goofy, really funny, may not be the best. Like, it's not edited the best, but the passion is there, the entertainment is there, the dialogue is there. There's emotions in that. And then there's just clips of aesthetically pleasing things on this side. Who are you gonna follow? Who are you gonna click on more? Yes, you may click on the aesthetic one more because it's aesthetic. Aesthetic is pleasing to the eyes. It's meant to draw you in. But this person posts once every 5 months. And then there's this person who's posting like 5 videos a day. And you laugh at every single video. You're having a jolly good time. Ew. First of all, I've never said jolly good time in my life, but that sounded right to say at the moment, so we're gonna not speak about that. But yeah, you're loving all of their videos. And yes, maybe at first you didn't click on their videos and then you just stumbled upon them one day and you loved it. Who are you gonna subscribe to? The funny person, not the one who posts, the consistent funny person, not the one who posts once every 5 months. I'm sorry, you're not gonna watch their videos. Man, do I need to say any more on this? I don't think I do, because it's just common sense. And if you don't have common sense, right. Next point. I might circle back to that consistency one, but next point. Your first videos will suck. Like, they will be bad. They will be bad. And I will say, I'm still, like, first videos doesn't mean the first 5. First videos could mean the first 100. I promise you, first videos could be like the first 100 videos. They're gonna suck. And let's say, and it's not even about like, oh, you just don't know how to do your videos are just bad. It's just like, they're not gonna do as well. And there's some people who are super lucky and their first video blows up and then their channel just keeps growing and growing. Those people are lucky. Amazing. Love that for you. And they're the other people who it takes a bit more time to get to where they want to get to. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't think, oh, because other people blew up as soon as they started and you're taking 2 years before you blow up that you're horrible at YouTube. No, you're not. For all you know, your videos could be 100 times better. But better. Ooh.
In the beginning.
English. Your videos could be 100 times better. But it's just a matter of knowing the right things to do, having the thing people want to see in YouTube videos, And sometimes you could just be at a disadvantage. Either where you live is a disadvantage, or the camera you're filming on, or your editing isn't as good as you would like it to be. And there are people who barely edit their videos. All they do is just like cut clips and they blow up. And there are people who do a bunch of effects and da 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 and it looks amazing and it doesn't blow up as early as the other one. So it's just, I feel like to blow up on YouTube, it's definitely a statistical thing and also a luck thing. Because like it depends on who YouTube pushes out to people. So you have to make sure that your videos are something you can watch. Let's even go off that. If you can't watch your own videos, you shouldn't be posting. I promise you. If you can't watch your own videos without skipping or like without getting bored or without hating it completely, or like, like if you don't like your own videos, don't post it. If you can't watch your own videos, don't post it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And yeah, your first videos might not do well, but doesn't mean you're done for. My first video, in my defense, kind of did well to me. I got over 100 views, and that's for a first video. That seemed good to me. That seemed good to me because people get 9 views on their first video, and that's no diss to them. It's just a statistic thing, a luck thing. Like you never know what's gonna happen statistically or luck wise. Like you don't know what's gonna happen. And for me, I feel like I got a bit lucky with my first video. Yes, would I have loved it to reach like 1,000 views on my first video, or even more than 1,000? Of course, but it doesn't mean it won't someday. Like you gotta give it time. You gotta be patient. That's another thing. You gotta be patient. But anyways, third point, titles and thumbnails matter more than you think. Oh my god, if your thumbnail looks like absolute booty, I'm not gonna click on it. And that's not to say my thumbnails don't look like absolute booty. Some of my thumbnails, I find them so funny. Some of them, I'm like, that looks horrible. And some of them, I'm like, that's the best thumbnail I've ever done. And it's gonna be mixed emotions. Sometimes you might not even like your own thumbnail, but other people like it. You also have to make sure, even though you like it, you also have to adjust it to other people. You have to find like minded people, of course, but you also have to know that other people are going to watch your videos for entertainment. So make a thumbnail that you don't just like that suits you, but also like you feel like will draw a lot of people to your videos. And I mean, like, use like funny faces, use like big bold text, use like, I don't know, like your titles too, make them like quirky, funny, interesting. And something I will say, don't use clickbait. Don't use clickbait. Like there's a certain level of clickbait you should use with your titles and thumbnails, and you shouldn't exceed that limit. Like let's say you're in your room for like a couple hours filming a video. Then you can be like, oh, stuck in my room for 24 hours. That is definitely clickbait because we all know you weren't in your room for 24 hours. We all know that. But you were in your room for a decent amount of time. You were in there for a while and you filmed a lot of content in your room for that video. So I feel like that's a decent amount of clickbait. I feel like you shouldn't exceed it more than that. I don't feel like you should be like, oh my god, John Cena came to my house. Da, 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 da. We both know you don't know who John Cena is. You don't even you don't even like you don't need to lie for your videos. Obviously, yeah, make the like title like entertaining and make it like people want to actually click the video, and your thumbnail actually make it like interesting that people want to see what's going on. But don't lie to them that as soon as they click it, they see a completely different thing. Like you can make your title or thumbnail be like, "Oh, spending 24 hours at the mall," yet the first like 5-10 minutes of your video, you're in your room doing something completely different that doesn't even remotely even link to the fact that you're going to the mall. Don't do that because people are going to click off. Because people, like, you're supposed to make a YouTube video that people want to sit and watch the whole thing through, or at least most of it. But if people are skipping, like, they're not watching your video and they're just going to get bored because nobody wants to be sitting down and just clicking, clicking, clicking. I'm too lazy for that shit, bruh. I just want to sit down, lounge, leave my video playing, and just watch it. The only time I should be clicking is to click next video. That's the only time I should be clicking. Or maybe skip ad. That's the only time I should be clicking the video. Not to be skipping the whole thing. Like, you can't, like, oh. Man, just make your videos interesting. Don't lie to people about what your video is going to be about. And at least if you want to make a clickbait like worthy title, at least let it be similar to what you're doing in the video. Like I said, if you're in your room for a bunch of hours just randomly doing stuff and doing activities in your room, then let the title be like, oh, spending 24 hours in my room, and let the first 5 minutes of the video be you in your room doing things, and let the rest of the video be about you being in your room doing things. Yes, you can sidetrack a little bit in like little parts of it, but people click and they expect the first 1 minute, in fact, the first 30 seconds to be interesting, or they're gonna click off. Another thing, side note, your intro shouldn't be long. Your intro shouldn't be long. People don't want to see that. People, like, something I've realized, if you spend the first 30 minutes being like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing da, 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 which is technically what I did for this video, but it was fast, it was goofy, it was short, it was sweet, you know? You know? You know what I mean? Don't let it be you're talking, you're standing there and talking in front of the, no. And if you want to have like an intro where you're talking about like what you're going to do in the video, let there be a flashback before. Like, take a clip that's like really funny from your video or really entertaining, or like something that's like crazy that's about to happen in your video, and put it in front as like a flashback, or like a like little stay tuned and this is what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like a, you know what I mean? I've done that in like 2 of my videos, at least 2 maybe, I think. But like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've said you know what I mean like 500 times. But yeah, at least have that. Then you can start with your intro, and but you gotta hook people in the first, first 5 seconds of the, in fact, first 5 seconds, not even first 30 seconds. First 5 seconds, you gotta hook them in somehow. And if you're just talking, and it's not gonna hook anybody, I promise you. Okay, we're gonna stray off that because I've been talking for forever. Fourth thing, you need to promote yourself. Please don't start YouTube if you don't have any other socials, because how is anybody supposed to find you on YouTube? I feel like every YouTuber who's like blown up in some way has some form of other socials, whether it's TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, oh Lord have mercy, even Twitter. I have never used Twitter in my life. I think I have an account, but I just never used it. Even if you have Twitter, at least promote your YouTube channel somewhere where you have a decent amount of followers. So at least you have those followers divert to your channel and like watch your videos. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, make sure you have that. Fifth thing, don't chase trends like blindly. Like, don't be like, oh, that person did that video, so I should do the exact same thing, copy and paste. Yes, do trends, but also divert, do your own kind of videos. Don't just make your whole channel just about the trends that pop up on YouTube. Because there will be a time where everyone is doing the exact same thing on YouTube, and then you've copied them, and then there isn't a new trend that's popping up yet. They're doing their own videos now, and you're sticking and waiting for the next YouTube trend to come up, and you're like, damn, what do I do now? Don't do that, because at the same time, if you're doing what everybody else is doing, you're not really doing anything. Your channel isn't doing anything. Unless you have like a crazy vibe, which I don't think anyone has such a crazy vibe that they can just do the trends everyone else is doing, and then that's their whole channel. That's what their whole channel is based off of. It's not gonna go anywhere. I promise you, it's not. What's this now? 6? I think 6, 6, 7. Oh my god, my sister has been doing that so many times. It's a long game. YouTube is a long game. I promise you, it's a long game. And for some people, yes, as I've said it before, some people blow up really fast. Some people, it takes them 2 years, 1 year, 5 years before they actually take off and go somewhere. But honestly, if you're consistent, I promise you, at least in a year, maybe a bit over a year, 2 years maybe, you will at least have 1,000 subscribers, maybe more, if you're consistent. I promise you, if you're like, you will reach at least 1,000 if you're just consistent and your videos are actually entertaining. Which is why I'm gonna move on to this point. Do YouTube because you like making videos. Don't just do it for the money, and don't do it for the should I say fame? I don't know. Obviously, everybody wants to be famous on YouTube. Everybody wants to be YouTube famous, or they want to blow up on YouTube and then divert into something else, like whatever you want to do. Obviously, I don't want YouTube to be my main source of everything. I want to do more with my life, and I want YouTube to be something that I'm gonna do for a while, at least for a while. Like, when I mean a while, I mean a while at least. But why did my voice suddenly go weird? Ugh. But yeah, don't just make YouTube videos because you just want to make money off of YouTube, because I'm sorry, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not. It's not. Maybe it did for some people, but it's not gonna last long if you're just doing it for the money, because then you're gonna get tired because you're not even doing something you enjoy, and it's just gonna burn you out and drain you, and you're not gonna want to make YouTube videos again, like ever. So definitely do it because you like making videos. I love making videos. I love being goofy. I like making people laugh. I like laughing. Like, I laugh at myself sometimes. Quite sad. Actually, no, it's not. Like, I consider myself to be one of the funniest people ever, at least to myself. But I just like, and I also like treating YouTube like a diary, kind of. You know, like I can look back on this when I'm like in my 30s and be like, oh my god, younger Toby, she was so, oh my god, like, you know. So I definitely use YouTube as a way to like reach people, because I also do want to help a lot of people my age and people younger and maybe even people older than me with some of the stuff I want to start doing on YouTube soon. But yeah, I definitely have plans for YouTube, like a lot of solid plans for YouTube. Trust me, I do. So stay tuned for sure. If this is your first time watching me, stay tuned, subscribe, and yeah. Also, I don't have a set schedule for when I post a YouTube video because I feel like that restricts me too much, that I have to have a video on a certain day, and it's not taking into account that I'm a human being. And like, obviously people who do have a set date are amazing, they can do that, and obviously like they continue to push. But I feel like the reason I don't have set dates when I want to post, I mean, before I did, but then I realized it wasn't working out the best for me because life is unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen 5 hours from now. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And I just make sure that the most recent video on my channel, like lately, as of recently, hasn't been a like usual thing. This is recently. And make sure that a video that has the recent video on my channel, the most recent one, has been on my channel for max 4 days before the new one comes out. So like by that I mean, I like, if I post like this video now, for example, as soon as you see this one, it could say 1 day ago. The video was posted 1 day ago. And I can post another one the next day right after. Or I could post one 2 days right after. But I try not to make the video stay up for more than 4 days, at least 4 or 5 days before I post a new one. It could be anytime between 1 to 4 days, you're gonna see the next video pop out. You know? Because it's summer and I feel like that's a solid plan, especially for summer. So I can post anytime I want to, as much as I want to. And definitely when school starts, I'm still gonna stick by the rule, but it's gonna not be so structured. So if you definitely want to see, like, know when a video is coming out, follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok, because that's usually when I post, oh, new video is out, oh, this video is out. Like, that's when you get updates on when my video is out. Or if you like just want to subscribe and, you know, get notifications, that's good too. But also follow my socials, because I post stuff on my socials too. My TikTok, me and TikTok are like this. I love spamming on TikTok. Like, you're gonna find the most silly things on my TikTok, I think. Maybe. Who knows? Okay, we started off so far point. But last thing I want to tell you guys, be entertaining. Even if your editing is bad and you don't know how to edit or whatever, as long as your video is entertaining, you're set. As long as your video is entertaining, you're set. You don't need to have all the special effects and all the what you don't. All you can simply do, let's say you have 1 hour of footage, right? And you're doing a bunch of different things during that 1 hour. Obviously, where there's dead spots where you're not really doing anything, cut those out. Anyone that isn't like funny or like entertaining or like hooks people, don't leave it in the video. Any like pause, as long as something has to be going on in your video at all times. I feel like you shouldn't have a dry moment where you're just like, you know what I mean? Just make sure your video is entertaining. Make sure people actually like watching you. Just, I don't know. That's all I can say. Just be entertaining. That's all you need to be. Entertaining. That's all. You don't have to be the world's best editor. You don't have to be the world's prettiest person. You don't have to be, just be entertaining. YouTube is to entertain people. That's the point of YouTube. You're supposed to keep people entertained. Be entertaining and you're set. Your video doesn't have to have too much zhuzh everywhere. You don't need to be doing too much on the screen. As long as your personality is like showing and your vibe is showing and your conversation is good and you're like goofy and you're like silly and you're like nice and you're kind and you know what I mean? Because as long as you got a personality, basically, as long as you're kind and you have a personality and you're entertaining, you're good, you're set. You don't need to be anything else. For all you know, you could make a whole video and not edit it once. But as long as you're entertaining, people are gonna click on it and people are gonna love watching your videos and people are gonna subscribe. Obviously, I do think people should edit because you're a human being and obviously there are gonna be some times where you're like make a mistake with what you say, or like you like freeze, or you like say you know, like what, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm gonna end this there. I definitely might make another video and talk about more stuff or elaborate more on these if you guys want. Yeah, that's basically it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow my socials, comment anything. I don't care what you want to comment. My comment section is open for anything. You can ask me questions, you can give me tips. Who knows? Maybe y'all give me useful tips for my YouTube videos or give me YouTube video ideas or something. So yeah. See ya. Love you all so much. And thank you guys. Bye.